Hey guys, it's Melissa again. Just have another Thrifty Crafter tip. I figured this would be a good time because they seem to be having them out in stores. I don't know if it's for Christmas or what, and they also have them out a lot of times at college, around college back to school time for dorms and things like that. But for any of you that are looking for cheap ways to store their scraps, this way has worked best for me. I've had them in a drawer first, and it just had the colors mixed together. And the chances of me going in there versus getting a new sheet were slim to none because everything would get caught on each other. You're trying to find a color and you just say forget it and you go to the new ones. But this has worked really well for me. And these little storage things that I have right here, you see 4, and this is under my desk, so it's not even in the way or taking up any space. So like I showed you, so here's under my desk. So excuse the mess and all my little paper scraps on the floor, but that's what happens under here. But these are 4, so they come in 3 drawers each, and I think they were about $4 when I got them on sale, but if they're not on sale, they're $5, so it wasn't that much of a deal. But I just want to show you how I do it. I just stack 2 on top of each other, 2 on top of each other, and then here's more, and that's my Martha Stewart scoreboard. That fits right in there perfectly. So this is under my desk, and nobody even sees it. So that's why it's, you know, you see all the paper on the floor. But what I did to color code it is I used my EK Success Scalped Heart Punch, and if you don't have that, you don't have to use that. Maybe any punch you have, or even just, you know, snip it out with scissors and just do all the, you know, your colors. But I color coordinated the, you know, the drawers so they're separated. So I use this so much, especially like I was cutting out a Santa and I just needed a little bit of red for the red cheeks, so pull out the red drawer, versus what I had them in before, which was this big huge envelope that, like I said, they got all caught in and they were not sorted out. So this, I really have saved a lot of paper and wasted a lot less, you know, having this with the coordinating color. So they're 8.5 by 11 drawers, so you can't fit a full 12 by 12 in here, but you could always, like I have the 12 by 12 one down here, but they're more expensive because they know they're for scrapbookers, and they just, like, you know, when you get stuff for a wedding, that stuff would be cheap, but just the fact that they know they're selling it to you for a wedding, you know, everything's like priced 10 times as much as it should be. So these things were meant for dorms and just a cheap way to, you know, instead of buying dressers and furniture just for students, I guess, to store their things. But see that, so I have the blue, you know, in the blue drawer, and, you know, here's my pinks. So I can just come in here when I'm looking for a pink, and, you know, I mainly don't put pattern paper in here, but some of them I'll throw in there. So any color, if I'm looking for a certain shade of pink, it's easy for me to just go through. And I normally just, instead of, like, if, say, this was a Cricut cut, like, you can see this punch here, but, like, I just, if it's a waste of paper, like, if something can't be used in area, so I'll just trim that off to keep it neat and just throw them in there, but you don't even have to do that. And that just keeps it really nice for me, and I'm telling you how much this has saved me as far as paper-wise, because I really will go to this first, especially when I have little cuts with my Cricut, because this is right where, up here is normally where my Cricut is, so I have it right near my Cricut. And then also, just wanted to share, I was always losing this, so obviously very inexpensive. My husband came in, but I just hammered this little nail here, and it just kind of, and I think it's a siding nail, something like that. I took it from his stash down there, but it just hangs my tool right up here, and that's my drawer here right at my desk, so it's nice and out of my way. So this is underneath my desk, but so it keeps right, you know, right at my use. And that's another cheap way of storing things. Just use, you know, what you have, and to hang certain things, just put a little nail there, and it'll hang there perfectly, instead of having to buy some type of storage for it, or look for it under papers all the time and you can't find where it is. So that has helped me. So hope that helps you guys, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye bye.